Early this morning, Guam time, White House Press Secretary Robert Gibbs made the announcement. Obama's trip to Asia would be postponed again, as the president concentrates his attention on his number one domestic policy issue, health care. The leaders of Indonesia and Australia received personal phone calls from the president apologizing. Guam Governor Felix Camacho got an email.
Did you receive a phone call?
Absolutely not. We received an email from the White House, and also I had received an email from Terry Mortera from my office, the Guam Liaison Office, informing us. It must have been received about 4 a.m. this morning, but certainly no letter of apology.
The governor and other observers have taken note of the fact that Guam was not even mentioned in the White House announcement, and the rescheduled trip in June speaks of a visit to Australia and Indonesia, but not to Guam.
My hope is that he reconsider and add Guam into it, but I've read it as a cancellation.
Why do you read it as a cancellation?
That's just how I see it, until I hear otherwise, that somewhere down the line that there is a confirmation that he will come.
The chair of the legislature's Committee on Health, Senator Frank Uggan Jr., was more optimistic.
That's where we have to press the issue, because if you take a look at everything that has transpired up until yesterday, there were a lot of plans that were being formulated in terms of accommodating the community, bringing people together to listen to President Obama, and I'm hopeful that that concept and that idea can carry over into June.
You're confident that he'll stop by?
I am confident that the president will make it a point to be able to visit Guam in June.
The healthcare debate in Washington created chaos for trip planners. As late as yesterday afternoon, the White House was calling island schools, organizations, and leaders, extending invitations to attend a public event with the president on Monday night. Speaker Judy Wonpat got one of those calls.
We received a call from Michael Block, and he said that he wasn't confirming other than Monday. He didn't give us a time and a place, and that he was going to email us later on that afternoon.
But less than 10 hours later, the whole trip was called off. Wonpat thinks it's probably for the best.
My initial reaction, of course, was disappointment. But actually, the way I was looking at it, too, is that it would be a good thing. Because, first of all, I'd like for him to take care of the health care bill. But more importantly, I think it would give us more time to prepare. The left hand didn't know what the right hand was doing, and it was all last minute, and they were scrambling because they needed to get clearances and all that, because already the time that he was going to leave was moving up so fast. So I think this time this will be much better planned.
The governor, too, understood the healthcare debate had to take priority.
I did have a sense that things would develop this way in light of what I think is an extremely important issue to him with regard to the healthcare reform. This passage or failure of that will define his presidency.
But the governor emphasized that the problems surrounding the military buildup here on Guam, which prompted the president's initial plans to come here, still remain unresolved.
That delta between the revenues generated over time and the true cost of infrastructure and social services and the socioeconomic impact and environmental impact will be far greater. So there's no appropriation, there's no earmark, there is nothing on the table or in Congress or from the administration that is going to pay for this.
Kevin Kerrigan, PNC News.